Well, hello, and tonight with Spirits and Spirits, we're going to have a little tarot with a tipple. We're going to have a drink or two. We're going to have a laugh or two, and I'm going to answer your questions. Tonight I've got some really interesting questions, so I think tonight's show is going to be amazing. I'm going to start off with old-fashioned gin and tonic. I love my gin and tonic, so this is your chance to go get yourself a drink. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink, but it is called Spirits with Spirits. And we will begin. Cheers. Okay, so I'm going to start off. I don't know how, well, the universe helped. One of the questions came in last week. It was on my sheet and somehow I missed it. And so I'm going to start off with that one, to be fair. So SM, what in the bleep am I sick with? Am I even sick? Now, of course, I have to do my disclaimer here. I am not a doctor. I'm not a health professional. I'm just a humble tarot reader. So let's see how the tarot cards guides SM. What in the bleep am I sick with? Am I even sick? So let's start off. I'm going to start right off the hop with my favorite, the Naked Heart Tarot. We'll start off with that. Okay, so SM, apologize I missed your question last week, but we got some ones hopping here right away. Sorry, oh wow, these are ready to talk. I'll tell you, I love these cards. They're very chatty, they're very accurate. So let's get started. SM, what in the bleep am I sick with? Am I even sick? Okay. Ooh, we got Five of Pentacles reversed. Something to do with money. Might be very stressful around money right now. Maybe you've spent a lot of money trying to find out what the problem is. And now we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I think you've spent a lot of money, or maybe you can't be working, but there's something to do. It's definitely tied with your ability to create an income, to create some luxury for yourself. And I would even say like the money, I could just feel like it's draining right out. So either you can't work, or you're going to a lot of therapies and whatnot that are costing a lot of money. Ooh, Nine of Swords. I can see this is keeping you up at night. This is creating nightmares for you. It's creating a lot of anxiety for you. Yeah, I can see why so you're losing money. It's creating stress. So I don't know if the fact that you're losing money is creating the stress, or the actual illness is creating some stress. Seven of Pentacles. It's something that the seed was planted long ago. So I don't know what you're asking about. So for example, diabetes, so have you been overweight for a very long time? Heart problems, have you not exercised for a very long time? It's something that was planted a long time ago. I'm going to say no earlier than 7 months ago. Okay, anywhere between 7 years and 7 months ago. So some kind of seed was planted. And look we have more pentacles here. This is very interesting. So it is of your body. The tree itself is your body, right? You think about it, are the roots that bring in nutrition. This is, it's something that's been going on for a very, very long time. Seven of Cups. You might be thinking it's all in your head. It's not, because if it was this way, I'd say there's some things going on that, this is a type of gaslighting. But when it's reversed, I'm seeing that it's not all in your head. So rest assured, it's not all in your head. There is something going on. Ooh, the Chariot. Is it something to do with movement, the way you move? Is it your muscles? Have you, what says, what the bleep am I sick with? Have you over-exercised and now you've created that kind of problem? Or right? And something wrong with your knees, but that's not really sick. It's something to do with your muscles and the way that your body moves and functions. Let's see, let's keep reading. You know what? I think like they're trying to study, because we got the Spirit of more pentacles, something to do with money here. Are you stressed about money? Because there's something to do with money, 7 months to 7 years ago. This started, this seed was planted. I'm going to say they don't even know what's wrong, because if it was study, it'd be like they're studying you. But no, they're being kind of lackadaisical about it, to tell you the truth. The High Priestess. Use your intuition. What does your intuition say? Does your intuition say you are sick? Does your intuition say you aren't sick? Because you said, am I even sick? What does your intuition say? You have to go within and listen to your intuition. Your intuition will speak with you and tell you what you have. Ooh, Spirit of Swords. You got Swords and Pentacles here. I'm going to say that I can see that you're like, we've got the movement card here and here. I can see your anxiety is that you are pushing for answers. You're pushing. And that I don't know if that's creating a problem in itself. Okay, the Tower reversed. So first of all, I think this started out of the blue. Started very suddenly. But one thing nice with the Tower reversed is it's ending. And now you can start building a foundation. Whatever this sickness was going to wreck, it's wrecked. The worst is over. Now you're going to have a foundation to build on. So for example, if it was diabetes and you were overweight and now you have diabetes, well, that's the worst it's going to get. Now you know what to do. Your foundation is to get healthier. It's not going to get worse than diabetes, if that makes any sense. I don't know like I said, I don't know what. And of course, my disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. Two of Swords. I think you're being a little bit stubborn here. Sorry. There's something that you're being stubborn about and not wanting to see. Like, has the doctor suggested surgery? Because you have so many swords here, and sometimes I was looking for the Ace of Sword reverse, that's surgery. But a lot of swords could be surgeries, needles, procedures, that kind of thing. Things that have to actually poke the skin. And are they suggesting surgery? Are they suggesting, again, I don't know why I keep going back to diabetes. Like, are they suggesting now you take insulin and you're kind of fighting it and arguing with them about it? But there's definitely something to do with needles or surgery. Two of Pentacles, more Pentacles. I don't know, has this like really affected your work? Do you go back to work? Don't you go back to work? Do you spend more money on it? Do you wait and see? I can see that the money issue is a huge issue here. More so than the sickness, to tell you the truth. The stress here seems to be more of an issue than the actual sickness. I barely got any kind of health cards coming out that would indicate, like if, for example, the devil would be, an addiction, or, that is something wrong that's circulating in your body kind of thing. I didn't get any of that. I just got lots of swords and pentacles, something to do with money. Pentacles can also be the body itself. But I didn't see, like if you had, for example, the Queen of Pentacles, and I would say, oh, it's a feminine problem, that kind of thing. I don't really see anything here other than I think the doctor might be suggesting something that you don't want to listen to. So the outcome, the underlying energy here is the Ace of Wands. I can see, you know what? I think you're really tired. I think you feel like you have no energy, no get up and go. That's what the underlying issue is here, is that you're just really, you're tired. You have some kind of fatigue, and the doctors can't figure out what it is. And I can see you've tried, and they've given you some suggestions, and you kind of block them for some reason. You need to go into your intuition knows what's going on, and it's not all in your head. There is something, but what it is, I think the stress around the money is creating a secondary problem for you, but you definitely have no energy right now. But look I want to keep going, because let's see if the underlying energy here, Judgment, second chances, rising from, from your circumstances, second chances. I don't know how you could put karma in with health. Well, I guess, if you didn't look after your body, if you ran yourself ragged, well, yeah, of course your body's not functioning properly. But this is definitely second chances. So I think this is going to be over for you soon, whatever this is, the Hermit. Yeah. You have to fix yourself. You have to fix yourself. So you have to make a decision that either you're going to listen to what the doctors say or take that on. Take some time, go within. You got 2 cards here to go within. So you got to take some time and figure out what's going on. I think we just have some kind of general fatigue here, but what's causing the fatigue, I don't know. You're going to be fine. You're definitely going to be fine. I'm just going to draw another couple of cards here. What is causing the fatigue? I can see it's a fatigue, and I can see you've tried all kinds of modalities, or maybe you aren't working, so it's draining your money. What's causing the fatigue? What's causing the fatigue? Okay, let's see. Oh, 3 of Wands. Do you have too much on your plate? Are you waiting for something to happen? I mean, you've put a lot. Wands are, of course, you've already made the plans, and now you wait, kind of thing. So this is a hurry up and wait kind of energy. Have you just really burning the candle at both ends? 5 of Cups. Finally, we get some emotional cards here. Are you upset about something? Your emotion, your heart. This is blue, so I'm thinking, I don't know why, even though it's a heart, I'm thinking throat chakra. Are you looking too far into the past and not into the future? Has something broken your heart? Could even be to do with this passion. 8 of Swords. Yeah, I think, again, more swords. I think you're feeling somewhat like a victim. Something has, I mean, the good news here is that this isn't anything serious. We didn't get the Death card. We didn't get the 10 of Swords. But we are getting cards that are saying it will be over soon. It's just general fatigue from being stressed, from having some heartbreak, whether, I don't know what that's around. It could be a relationship, although I don't see that. I see that it's you. Something broke your heart, and even extra work can break your heart. Lots of people have a heart problem when they have too much stress. They end up with some heart pain or speeding heart or something. A lot of heart attacks are stress-based. Just because we asked what's causing the general fatigue here, maybe something to do with the heart. I don't know why I'm getting that. And plus I'm getting these two, I see these 2 circles. So I'm thinking circulation, right? The heart is pumping. Circulation. Check something with your blood levels. I'm sure your doctor has, but it's more to do with the heart than for example, blood sugar. Like maybe blood oxygen. It's something like that. But I can see you're tired. But good news is it's going to end very soon. It's something that happened some kind of seed that was planted 7 months to 7 years ago. And it's going to be over soon. So your answer, what in the bleep am I sick with? I think you are just sick with general fatigue from too much stress. And now you've got a secondary problem with money that's causing some stress. And are you even sick? I would say no. You're not sick, but disclaimer, I'm not a doctor here. And maybe check your blood oxygen. That might be what's keeping you very fatigued. You can even get those blood oxygen on Amazon that you can check, or if you have a smart watch, sometimes they can check as well. Or, and then get a reading over time, right? Rather than just get a one-off and it happens to be fine, and then half an hour later it's really low, that kind of thing. All right then. Underlying here is 6 of Swords. You are going to move from choppy waters to smooth waters. All right, and that will help with your mental stress as well. All right, SM. So once again, I apologize for missing your question last week. I hope this comes into play for you, and take good care. Woo! I need a drink after that one. Geez, I have to have this before all the ice melts. Okay, our next question is actually kind of a fun one. This comes in from W.O. and he wants to know, will the Oilers win the Stanley Cup this year? So we're going to use, whenever I do my sports or other time, I'm going to use my gold and black. Gold and black. Will the Oilers win the Stanley Cup this year? Will the Oilers win the Stanley Cup this year? Will the Oilers win the Stanley Cup this year? Will the Oilers win the Stanley Cup this year? I'm just going to draw 5 cards. Will the Oilers win the Stanley Cup this year? Okay, cards are ready. Okay, well, right off the get-go, we have the Empress reversed, so not pregnant with possibilities, actually not being creative. Oh, we have the Knight of Cups reversed, and of course, that's your knight in shining armor, but he's now reversed. So, is that the cup not going? Happy times reversed, happy family, full completion, reverse, that means that doesn't happen. Queen of Pentacles, and she is holding a prize. So let's see, one more. You know what? Okay, so let's do what's the underlying here? I don't think so. They just can't quite get it off the ground. There he is holding the world in his palm, still making plans. Let's see. So if I do it my regular, we have 1, 2, 3 reversed against 2 that are upright. So that's a no. And now let's count the major arcanas. We have 1 against 4 minor. So again, that's a no. I don't think so. They might, they're going to get beat up pretty bad. They're going to be battle weary. They're going to get some kind of prize though. They're going to get somebody's going to get a prize. Somebody's going to get an award. But that's just one person getting an award. Not necessarily, if it was this way, I'd say the whole group of them are happy. Well, the whole group of them aren't happy. It's not successful completion. So sorry, W.O. Based on these cards, the Oilers will not win the Stanley Cup this year. All right. And with that being said, if you follow along, I've got, I am doing some cards on some of the games. So cheers to that. All right. Okay, now we're up to the third question. CH wants to know, is my dad sicker than he's letting on? Another health question. It's so weird how sometimes the cards fall into, I'm going to actually use the naked heart because that's a heart, so that's the body. That's why I was thinking of that one. It's so interesting how the cards fall into a theme, or the questions fall into a theme. So CH wants to know, is her dad sicker than he's letting on? CH wants to know, is her dad sicker than he's letting on? I hate when dads do that. Is CH wants to know, is her dad sicker than he's letting on? They always want to be so strong. CH wants to know, is her dad sicker than he's letting on? All right, cards are ready. I'm going to say he thinks he's fooling everyone, but he's not. He's being really foolish about it. Oh, yeah. Has his doctor recommended surgery? Is he fighting with his doctors? Is he... he thinks he's doing the right thing. Oh, the devil. Yeah, I'm sorry, CH. He is sicker than he's letting on. For some reason, look at, these are all black and white. The Star. He will get better. This is the health card. The Star can be the health card if you're asking about, will I get better? He has the possibility of getting better, so maybe that's why he's not telling anybody. He doesn't want to worry anybody. Isn't that funny? I said that while I was shuffling. Oh, you know what? He had surprising news. I think he's having a hard time digesting the news. He's having a hard time with it. It was very surprising. He didn't expect it. So, ooh, the Magician and the Devil. He's going to be, yeah, you know what? He might have to use unconventional ways to fix whatever this is. I don't know what's wrong with your dad, CH, but if I were him, I'd quit smoking, I'd quit drinking, I'd quit anything like that would affect your health. That's a vice, because that's with the Devil and the Magician. That's, you know, the devil creating magic, and generally that's addiction. So maybe the doctor told him to quit drinking, right? Oh God, cheers to that. So let's see, what we got here? Oh, Justice reversed. Yeah, you know, I think he's also being shy about letting you know, because I think he's done this to himself. You know, again, isn't that interesting that this addiction comes up? So, you know, this would be like a cirrhosis of the liver, or a lung cancer. I'm not saying that's what he has. Everybody quiet in the back. Oh, and the clock agrees with me. He's done this to himself somehow. Three of Pentacles. You know what? If he works with other people, he's going to need help of other people, whether that's medical professionals, whether that's family, but there's a good foundation here. Everybody will work together. There's going to have to be three people that work together to get him better. He does have the ability to get better. Three of Cups. We got threes and threes. Yeah, he's going to, whatever it is. So he's embarrassed. He's shocked. He is going to work hard at it, and maybe that's why he doesn't want to tell anybody. It's like, okay, I've got this. I'm going to quit smoking, but he's not going to tell people why he's quitting smoking. We have celebration here, though, CH. Ace of Swords. Remember I said in that other reading, if I see this card and it's reversed, that means surgery. You might need small surgery, might need surgery. But the surgery will be very successful. So, for example, if he does have a cancer, it'll need to be cut out, but it'll be successful. It's with this celebration and the Star. Nine of Cups, yeah, successful completion, wishes coming true. I'm sorry, CH, but also Nine of Cups can be indicative of drinking too much. So I'm sorry. We got lots of cups in here. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is a drinking problem has brought this on for him. What's reversed here? Ooh, The Queen of Pentacles reversed here. I think he feels somehow he's not going to be able to provide. I think he's going to be out of function for a little while, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles upright is somebody who works hard for her family. Oh, you know what? Sorry, reverse that. I take that back. This is going to be very upsetting to your mom. That's why he's not saying, and he knows it will be very upsetting to her. And it's going to kind of turn her life on its head. So that's another reason why he's keeping it quiet. Maybe the doctor's already told him we're going to have a small surgery here and everything will be fine. Maybe it could even have gallbladder, right? But stones in his gallbladder, that kind of thing. But the surgery is going to be successful. So your intuition was right on, CH. Your dad is sicker than he's letting on, but he's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. Disclaimer down below. All right. Thank you for submitting your question, CH. Okay. All right. So let's get to the next question here. And I need a drink after that. I'm really happy that, yes, he's sick, but I'm really happy he's going to be well. Okay, GL, it's your turn. I have always wanted to be a firefighter, but every step of the way, something has stopped me from realizing my dream. I am now in my late 30s and afraid I'm running out of time. Should I give up on my dream of becoming a firefighter? Now, one of the first things I say is that you never ask should. You should always ask what will the outcome be to the tarot card. So, you know, not should I give up on my dream. I'm going to reword that for you, GL, that what will be the outcome if I give up on my dream? What will be the outcome, right? Not should. What will be the outcome? So GL has always wanted to be a firefighter, but every step of the way, something has stopped him or her. I'm assuming it's a him. I guess I shouldn't. From realizing their dream. They are now in their late 30s and afraid they're running out of time. I don't know why. Late 30s is, you could work another 30 years. Well, maybe not. Maybe not firefighting. Yeah, you're right. 20 years. Still have a good 20, 25-year career. I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Should I give up on my dream of becoming a firefighter? Should GL give up on their dream of becoming a firefighter? Should GL give up on their dream of becoming a firefighter? Should GL give up on their dream of becoming a firefighter? Now we're going to ask the cards, what will be the outcome if GL gives up on their dream of becoming a firefighter? What will be the outcome if GL gives up on their dream of becoming a firefighter? Okay, cards are ready. Ooh, interesting cut. Let's go. Ooh, death. Transformation. When one door closes, another door opens. I want you to hear that again. When one door closes, another door opens. So the very first card is saying if the outcome will be other doors will open for you. Maybe doors you never even thought of opening. Queen of Swords. Perception. I mean, this is telling me that it's only your perception that you're running out of time, that life, I'm assuming that is because it's your dream, it's your perception that that's a great career. The Hierophant reversed, you've had really bad advice. You've had people steer you away, and that could be part of something has stopped you from realizing your dreams, but you've had really bad advice. But again, we're asking what is the outcome? So let's focus more on that. Opportunity, can you see that? The Knight of Cups, your knight in shining armor. Somebody's going to come with you and present you a brand new opportunity. When one door closes, another door opens. I don't even think you know what this door is. You haven't even, you're so focused on what you're missing that you are not seeing what's available. Restlessness, Page of Wands. Yeah, I can, this is, you know, confirming that you are restless about it. Like it's either, you know, shit or get off the pot time, really. Ooh, Two of Cups, unity. I don't know if it has been because of your partner that, and this is actually, I can see this is coming between you and your partner because you think you aren't realizing your dreams, or they're stopping you from your dreams, or perhaps you're just going through a divorce right now, and so now you're thinking, I finally can go do what I want, but for some reason you're blaming your partner why this didn't happen. Okay, well, here we go, maternity. So was it children? You know, did you have children and then you were more focused on providing for them? You didn't have the opportunity to take the time to go, I don't know, is there firefighter school or change careers, or maybe you live in an area that doesn't necessarily support firefighters, right? I mean, full time. If you live in a small town because of your current job, there's not a lot of opportunities. So I'm thinking that I think when you say here, something has stopped me from realizing my dream, I think it's more or less to do with your family, your partner and your family. But let's see, emotion. Yeah, I think this has really come between you and your partner. Could even be subconsciously. I need to have a drink. Could even be some subconsciously some resentment there. Could be some resentment towards your children that they're stopping you from having your dream. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you hate your children. Of course, you know, you love your children, but you know, there can be some resentment. They're a big job. Having children, they take a lot of time, and there could be some resentment regarding that. So let's see. The Knight of Swords. Passion. Yeah, you've become very passionate about this well, obviously you want to ask the cards. So what will be the outcome? The Lovers. The outcome is that you're going to either start a new relationship, renew your relationship, but you know what? You're going to be a much better partner. You're going to be a much better partner if you let this go. Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's interesting that I think it's going to really open up some opportunities for you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. So if you feel like, this is the interesting thing about the Wheel of Fortune card. If you feel like you've always had a lot of bad luck, and then the Wheel of Fortune comes in reverse, that means it's going to flip it around, right? And that's just the way I read the Wheel of Fortune. So if you feel like things have been really stuck and you don't know what to do, and the Wheel of Fortune here is going to really flip some things for you, really flip some things. Let's see what the final outcome is. Wow. Nine of Swords. You know, I think you're going to have a really difficult time letting this go. You have some anxiety about it, but you will let it go. So the final outcome will be you will give up on your dream. But I think the cards want to tell you, you need to see this dream in a different light. It's when one door closes, another door opens, and you have to look more forward to opening that fresh door than, I'm surprised the Five of Cups didn't show up here. I thought for sure that would, because that's disappointment and hanging on to the past. So should you give up on your dream of becoming a firefighter? Like I said, what will be the outcome? I think you'll release some anxiety. You and your partner will get together. Will bond again. I think things are going to turn for you for the better, and because you've created a vacuum in your life, right? So when you hang on to that dream so tight, you don't allow any other dreams to come in to the picture, because that's all you can focus on. That's all you that's all you want. You don't realize that maybe there's another great job that is just waiting for you to notice it. So the outcome will be, you will see something new come into your life. You're going to see new opportunities come into your life. Once you close that door, other doors are going to open, and you're gonna drop some of the resentment towards your partner. If you are going through a divorce, you'll find a new partner because you've dropped that resentment. So you're opening the door to a better love. So that will be the outcome. All right. So I hope that helped. I would, if this was me, I would let it go and start to look for other opportunities. I bet you're going to be surprised that they were there in front of your eyes the whole time, but you were just blinded by being a firefighter so much you couldn't see them. Have you ever seen that movie and the guy takes off his glasses and he sees everything differently? I want you to think of that you have your firefighter glasses on so things look different. When you take those firefighter glasses off, you're going to see a whole new world that you didn't realize was there. And don't feel guilty about feeling this resentment. Let it go. Just let it go. All right? Otherwise, you're going to create a whole new set of anxieties for yourself. All right, GL. Great question. Thanks for sending that in. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is the Stretch Tarot by J.E. Stretch. Okay. Let's see. Who do we got next? What's the next question here? Okay. EP, it's your turn. I get to choose a new home. Yay. Which property would be best for me to relocate to? Should I look at the properties to the north, south, east, or west? Or is there a different, better location that I have overlooked, not considered? I guess that shortens it down to north, south, east, or west, or other. Which would be best for me? Okay, this is kind of a complex question because we got a bunch of different factors in here. I'm going to need a drink. This is drink break. Now, because we're talking about purchasing something as important as a house, I'm going to use my black and gold because that's a big exchange of money. Which property best for... Okay, so EP. Which property... north... Okay, so they get to have a new home and they want to know what direction. Lucky them, they get a choice. It's not the company that's moving them. Okay, so they get a choice, north, south, east, or west, and which would be best for me. So, or other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 cards for north or south, 5 cards for east or west, and then whichever one wins, then I'll read again. So north, south, east, or west. Which would be best for me? Which would be best for EP? Choose a new home. North, south, east, or west. So EP wants to know, they get to choose a new home. Where would be the best location for their new home? On top, so I'm telling the cards, on top I'm going to do north and south. On the bottom, east or west. North or south, east or west. Which is it? Let's go. Okay. Oh, well, King of Pentacles, obviously north-south is a loss of money. East or west? Look at, I can see the decision. You're at a crossroads there. The Fool, north and south has got the Fool. East and west, you feel like, look, you got 2 2s here, and they're basically crossroads. Like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Oh, you know what? This is the foundational happiness. So that's weddings, buying homes, and whatnot, and it's reversed. Queen of Pentacles. East to west. Wow. I think we might have to pull another. Ooh. 9 of Swords. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, north and south. Oh, Queen of Cups. You feel more emotionally attached to east or west. Although, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, that is the mother card. So maybe if you go east or west, you're not going to see your children, or, oh yeah, north or south is battle. You're going to be happy that you have a new house, but you aren't going to be happy there. Let's see the final one. Judgment. You know what? I'm going to ask the cards about other. Because neither one of these are great. If you had to right now, I think a north-south is, I think like if you bought the home, I think you'd end up losing on it somehow. Maybe it would cost a lot of money, might be a money pit. East, west looks a little bit better. You'll be emotionally happier there. But I think something to do with your children wouldn't be happy. What's the underlying? Oh yeah, you are going to move. You are moving. All right, so let's see. Okay, so that wasn't that great. The cards didn't give us too much direction there. Let's see, or other, which would be best. So EP wants to know, is there a different, better location that they have overlooked and not considered? Is there a different, better location that they have overlooked and not considered? Let's do that. Is there a different location that I have overlooked, not considered? EP wants to know, is there a different, better location that they have overlooked and not considered? Okay, cards are ready. I think, yeah, you're looking in the wrong place. You're not planting your seeds in the right place. Okay, there is a place that's better balanced for you. Interesting. Pentacles right out of the gate. There is a place that feels fairer, feels more balanced for you. Queen of Swords. Might have some legal problems with it, though. Permits, that kind of thing. You know, EP, I'm wondering if it's not a good time to move. Here we have 7 of Wands, like people poking at you. But this could be something like, you know, salespeople coming at you and saying, buy my place. And, ooh, the Emperor. What's the underlying? The Hangman. No, you know what? You need to stay where you are right now. You need to stay where you are right now. Nothing about this came up that you're going to find a good place. Everything, the Hanged Man. You have to look at things from a different perspective. So, which would be best? You know what I'm going to say right now is, if you don't have to move, don't. I can see in the other cards the movement like you want to move, but this is a major arcana saying don't. Stay where you are and look at things from a different perspective. You're missing something. You're missing something. You're planting your seeds in the wrong place. You're missing something. You got 2 7s here. You're planting your seeds in the wrong place, and you're just going to upset everything, and you're actually going to lose your foundation when you do that. You're not going to feel safe and secure where you are. All right. I hope that helped. Disclaimer down below, obviously. Yeah, there's something legal why you can't leave. There's something legal. So I don't know if it has anything to do with where you're living now. But it's the time isn't right. Oh, you know what? I wonder if because it's Mercury retrograde right now. I want you to ask that question again in a month when Mercury retrograde is over. All right? Okay, so EP has, who is the smoking man and what is he waiting for? What does he need me to know? Okay, so obviously I'm going to use my ethereal visions because we're asking about the spirit world. Okay, so EP wants to know, who is a smoking man and what is he waiting for? What does he need me to know? Who is the smoking man and what is he waiting for? What does he need me to know? And actually, I don't know if this is somebody in the spirit world. I don't know if this is somebody at the bus stop. Who is the smoking man and what is he waiting for? Like, is he waiting for the bus? What does he need me to know? Okay, so who is the smoking man and what is he waiting for? What does he need me to know? Oh, they're ready to talk. Okay. Who is the smoking man and what does he need EP to know? 10 of Wands, he's had a lot of burdens. He's carrying some of your burdens. He's making life a little bit easier on you. So this was somebody who helped you. Ooh, 10 of Swords, you got 2 10s right off the get-go. They're there to let you know things are going to get easier. When the 10 of Swords is reversed, all the swords can fall out. So everybody who's backstabbed you, all the things that have happened to you lately, he's there to help you clear them up. That's what he wants you to know. He's there to help. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords and 10 of Swords, but thankfully they're both reversed. I think this is somebody on the other side. I think he's here to tell you things are actually going to pick up for you quite a bit. What is he waiting for? He's not waiting for anything. He just wants to help you. He's waiting for you to ask him to help. Remember, our helper guides can't help us unless we ask them to. Oh, Knight of Wands. Yeah, here he comes on his horse. He's going to create more action in your life. He wants to move things along. He's very passionate. He's very creative. He's there to help you. He's definitely there. He's like, come on, please give me a job to do. King of Wands. Yeah, he actually is definitely male. I've got lots of male cards here. Definitely male. So yeah, he is a smoking man. He could have been very successful, a very nice man, but mostly successful. Oh, 3 of Swords. I don't know if he had a heart problem. I don't know if he had a heart attack when he died, because we got 4 swords reversed and then the 3. That could have been a heart attack situation. High Priestess. Yeah, you know what? In some respects, he wants to stay secret. He wants to stay secret. He wants to stay secret who he is. Judgment. He's giving you a second chance. He now has a second chance. This might have been somebody that broke your heart and has now passed to the other side. And it's his karma to come and help you. He's getting a second chance. That's what it is. So he's keeping secret who he is. You know what? You may not have even known him in an earthly life. That he could just be a helper angel. That that's his. You are now his project. That's what I want to say. Temperance reversed. You know what? He's losing his temper with you in some respects. He's like, come on, ask me already. Ask me. I got to get this job done so I can complete my karma. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, the Star. He wants to help you heal. He's here to help you realize all your dreams. He's your lucky star. That's who this smoking man is. And he's waiting for you to ask him to help. And what does he need you to know? He needs you to know that he's there to help you, and he wants to help you, and he can move mountains for you, because that's his part of his karma. The Chariot, isn't that funny? I just said move, and now we have the Chariot reverse. He's not going to go anywhere until you ask him, until some of your dreams come true. The Tower. You know what? Sometimes the Tower can be good things that happen out of the blue. Really good things that happen out of the blue. So you're going to ask him, and boom, it happens, and it's going to kind of freak you out a bit. What's the other? Knight of Swords. He really, really wants to come and help you. That's what he's waiting for. And he needs you to know that you have to ask him. Ask him to help you. Ask him with anything. Ask him through your words. Words and imagination, not necessarily thoughts. A lot of people don't realize this. They can't read our thoughts, but they can read our imagination, and they can read our emotions, and they can see what we're seeing. So visual, like a vision board or something. So that's what he wants you to do. Okay, that was very clear. I don't know how much more clearer that can be. Cheers to that. Now, thank you very much, EP, for your questions this week. And like I said, ask me in about a month from now about the moving. I think I think you're being stopped from moving right now because of Mercury retrograde. Okay, let's go on. And I didn't plan it this way. KA wants to know any messages from my mom. Yeah, this is Mother's Day, and sometimes it can be really tough. So when I talk to the spirits, these are the cards I use, and I didn't plan it that way, actually. That's the way the questions come in, and the universe sometimes plays nice with me, so I don't have to switch everything up. So KA, this is your turn. Any messages from my mom? KA, any messages from KA wants to know. KA, if the mom of KA, if you are here, any messages from that you have for KA? The mom of KA, do you have any messages for KA? The mom of KA, do you have any messages for KA? And I think the cards are ready. KA, any messages? The Hanged Man. This could just be confirmation that I think, your mom is always with you. She's not going anywhere, if that's what if you're worried about, but she's always with you. Justice. Was your mom, did she pass away in a accident or something? That's something to do with the law? Was it a criminal act? Was it a vehicular something law? So this would be, to me, she's just confirming that this is her. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, the clock agrees with me here. It was a big blow to your dad. I'm assuming, yeah, any messages from my mom. It was a horrific blow to your dad. Like it devastated him. It knocked him right off. So again, this is probably just confirming that it's her. Six of Swords. She wants you to move on. She knows that you have, because this is moving on from rough waters to calmer seas. She knows, she wants you to, so I don't know, doesn't say anything here about how long ago it was. But she wants you to move on to calmer water. She sees that your emotions, your thoughts, your mind is quite choppy waters, unsettled. And she wants you to become more settled, to move towards being more settled. Five of Cups. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, Kate. You're hanging on to her. You're hanging on to her so tight. And she's telling you it's time to look forward to the future. It is what it is. And she wants you to have a nice, happy future and to stop crying over spilt milk. That's what I heard. So I don't know if she said that a lot, but stop crying over spilt milk. It is what it is. And turn around and look at the cup. You look at the cups, the future, the cups that didn't spill. So look at what you still have rather than what you've lost. I can really feel your deep, deep, deep depression here, your deep despair that you lost your mom. Eight of Wands. I'm getting that this was some kind of moving accident, and it might have involved your father, but she also wants your father to move on. He's also very stuck, and she can see that, and she can feel that. The Lovers. This doesn't mean your mother was your lover, obviously. This can just be two people in love. And she is just saying that with you being in this deep, deep despair, it's affecting all your relationships with everybody. And you're making terrible choices. You're making really terrible choices. And that's one of the reasons why she wants you to start moving on to calmer waters. King of Cups. Yeah, she wants you and your dad. I don't know if you have any other siblings. The cards will let me know. To become more stable. To let it go. What happened? I mean, I don't mean that that's going to be easy in any sense of the world. Whether you have to go get go to therapy, talk to a great coach, counselor. But that's what you asked, any messages from my mom, and that's the message, is that she can see and feel your despair and your father's despair, and she wants you both to be more emotionally stable and happy and live a really happy life. Four of Pentacles, let it go. Let it go. You are hanging on to whatever happened to your mom. You're clinging more to how she died rather than how she lived. And you have to let it go. You have to let it go for your own peace of mind and so that you can enjoy. I think she's telling me here, it's affecting any kind of partnerships that you have. That's what she's saying. Like, it's affecting. She wants you to be happy. And so she's saying, please let it go. Eight of Swords. Somehow her death has made everybody else feel like victims as well. That's why I'm really picking up on this was a criminal act or an accident, but it definitely had something to do with the law. And usually when there are criminal acts like that, or bad car accidents, and it really takes so much longer to get over, because it's not necessary. It wasn't necessary that they died, and there's all that anger that somebody was taken away from you, and she's just showing like, so this way is feeling like a victim. Reversed is, so reversed, let it go and stop feeling like a victim. I know that's harsh words, but you asked her and that's what she's saying. Page of Swords. Go on and be a lot happier. The swords again are your thoughts, your mind, your words. Start fresh. She wants you to have a fresh new mind, fresh way of looking at something. A fresh way of looking at something. And that's interesting because we started it with the Hanged Man, and that's looking at things from a different perspective. She wants you to look at things from another perspective. Again, how I'll reiterate that I think you're focusing on how she died versus how she lived. Oh, Five of Pentacles. And she's with you. She's with you. She feels your loss. She knows you feel lost without her. Look at that. She's always with you. And she feels your loss too. And this might have cost more than just your mom. It might have cost your family a lot of money, especially if your dad went off the deep end and he was the main earner here. She's like, she knows that all of you are suffering, and she's telling you, please let it go. Let's see what the underlying here. 9 of Cups. That's your wishes and your dreams and a wish come true. And I think here she's telling you that make some wishes, make some emotional wishes, make some wishes, and she'll see what she can do to help make those dreams come true. But she's telling you things will get better. So in a 9, so either by a 9 month, which is September, in 9 months, I'm not going to say in 9 weeks, although I'm not going to discount that can't happen. Maybe you find a new therapist or counselor and things move along really fast. But I think within 9 months, if you start to let her go, that's the message for you. Stop focusing on how she died. Start focusing on how she lived. You're going to be much, much happier within about 9 months. Okay? That's a lovely message, actually, when you think about it. So caring, very caring, that she's worried about your emotional state. All right. So take good care. I hope this Mother's Day isn't too painful for you. And cheers to your mom. And cheers to her life. May she rest in peace. All right. Okay. Well, that was a little heavy. But, you know, those are great messages to get as well. Okay, so our next question here, and I think this is the last one. Yeah, it is. My son is graduating this year and wants to go to a university that is further away than I would like. He has sent his applications into 3 universities, and one of them is in our city, but he only applied there because I asked him to. He wants the full university experience, including living away. If he gets into one of the other further away universities, will he be okay? And what is my fear around this? Wow, all the moms out there, get this one. Actually, for this one, I'm going to use... I just dropped a whole deck of cards. I'm going to use my Housewives Tarot because this is about domestic moms, right? The housewife, and I love that it comes in like a little recipe box. I always like to show that. The Housewives Tarot. How fun is this? I just want to make sure I got them all. Oh, see? Yeah, I did. Oh, I can't believe I gotta pick all those up. Okay, so TR. My son is graduating this year, TR. And the son wants to go away to a university that's further away than the mom would like. Mom's mom. I'll tell you, that's a tough transition. I feel her. I feel for her. It's, you know, they're especially, you know, if they've been close all this time, and now depending on it's further away than I would like. So she doesn't say how far away. But he wants to have the full university experience. Well, you know, TR, if he gets into one of the further away universities, like, do you really want him just to stay at home and go to university but not be very happy? But you know, again, it's not the 50s anymore. Okay, so if he goes to one of the further away universities, will he be okay? So TR wants to know if her son, if he gets into one of the further universities away, will he be okay? And then we'll ask, what is her fear around this? And what is her fear around her son moving away for university? What is her fear around her son moving away? What is her fear? What is her fear? Okay, cards are ready. Okay. Will he be okay? Ooh, 5 of Cups reversed. Yeah, you know, I can see you're having a really difficult time letting go of him. You're hanging on to the past. He's your baby. And you are in a lot of despair over this. I feel for you. This is actually really upsetting to you. I don't mean to make light of it. I can see right off the hop. It's really upsetting for you. Page of Swords. You're really afraid he's going to be reckless and, you know, get into all sorts of trouble. That's what you're worried about. Wheel of Fortune. I don't want to fight. I don't want to feed your fear. The Lovers reversed. You know what? He might not have a choice, because the Lovers is also the choice card. You know, I'm thinking he might not have a choice. Maybe he won't get into any universities. The Moon. You're just worried you're not going to sleep at night. You're worried that, you know, you're just really worried about him. You're worried about him making terrible choices. You're worried about him getting into trouble. King of Cups, you're worried about him drinking too much. Alcohol, drugs, you're really worried about that, actually. You're worried he's going to make terrible choices around substance abuse. Queen of Swords, if you aren't careful, you're going to drive him away further. Because the way that you're communicating this to him is he's going to cut you out. See all those scissors are cutting that? He's going to cut you out. And now you won't have any say or any input because he doesn't want to hear it. And he's going to say, Mom, quit being a bitch about this. And I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And it's going to create a separation between the two of you. You really need to tippy-toe around this. Two of Pentacles, yeah. Look, you're gonna have to have some real balance. Here's the little boy between the little boy and the man he's become. You know, do you treat him like a child or you treat him like an adult, right? If you're gonna continue to treat him like a child, I think you're gonna run into even further problems. Yeah, Two of Wands. Should I stay? Should I go? You know what? His mind is made up that he's gonna go. He wants to go, but he hasn't planned it out well at all. And I think that's another part of your fear around this, that he hasn't planned it out well. And you can see that he's just like, yeah, I'm going to go do this and I'm going to do that. And you're like, how are you going to pay for it? You know, where are you going to sleep at night? Do you get a dorm? Do you have friends there you can rent an apartment with? Like, you're more like the reality of it. And he's just dreaming, oh, I'm going to be away from home, or I'm going to do college parties. And, you're like, whoa, strength. Yeah, you know what? You're going to have to tame your own ego and your own fears down. If you want him to remain communicative with you. Because right now he's, you know, he wouldn't think twice about, you're pushing me too far and I just won't talk to you about it anymore, Mom. Right? It's not that he's going to cut you out. He's just going to say, no, I'm not talking to you. You know, I figured it all out and I'm not talking to you about it. And now you have no input at all. Ooh, Ten of Swords. He's going to be okay. I think he's going to fall on his face a little bit at first because he didn't have the plans and whatnot. I think it's going to be a big adjustment for him, but eventually it will get better. I think he's going to have to kind of hit the bottom before he can rise up. So he might go to a couple of these parties, get into a little bit of trouble, realize he's in trouble, and pull himself up. Oh, Six of Cups. You know what? I don't know. You didn't say if you have any other children. A sibling might join him, but friends from the past. I think he's going to be surrounded by friends. That might be one of the reasons why he wants to go. Maybe his peers are going to that. And again, I think there's going to be some drinking in there. Which reminds me, I haven't had my gin and pink lemonade in a long time. I think this is all going to be surrounded by partying and drinking. That's the underlying Nine of Pentacles. But everything's going to work out fine. Everything's going to absolutely work out fine. In the end, you know, he'll graduate. He'll do very well. It's just to get over this initial fighting about it, because the pull here is actually going to shut him down. So you want to make sure that you keep in communication with him, but in a nice way. Don't say it nasty, right? And that can be sometimes difficult when fear takes over. When fear takes over our words. So I want you, when you do talk to him about it, be very calm and cool. He definitely will party a lot. He definitely will make some bad choices, but he's also going to learn from them. And then everything will be fine. If you're worried that he's going somewhere that he won't know anybody, that worry is unfounded. He will know people from his past. This is the past card. It's not new friends or siblings. You didn't say if you have other children off to university, but maybe not this year, but next year. Somebody will definitely be joining him if you have a sibling joining. If not, he's definitely going to have friends there. Definitely going to have friends there that will help him and support him, and see how they're surrounding him. But everything's going to be well. He's going to graduate. He's going to do well. Yeah, it'll be good in the end. Okay, so there's going to be some bumps along the way at first till he settles down and mom settles down, and then everything will work out. But don't be surprised if that first year is him sowing his wild oats, shall we say. But lucky for you, Mom, I don't see any babies here, so don't have to worry about that. Okay? So I hope that helped. Thank you very much for sending in your question. And yeah, thanks. And cheers to that, and cheers to me. That wraps up another edition of Spirits with Spirits. I'm going to do this every Saturday, so don't be afraid to send in your questions. Just DM me, or you can email me, cranky@thecrankycardreader.com, or send me a DM. As you can see, everything's confidential. I'll never say your name, and if you even want, you can give me fake initials. All right then. So take good care. Cheers to everybody. Enjoy your Saturday night.